Yup, it's your boy Crypto Blood. Welcome to My 2 Cents. Yes, something different. We're doing something new, a new segment on the channel where I cover more, how do you want to put it? Pop culture things, non-crypto related. Will probably be more focused on finance though, because that's what I get most excited about. But pop culture topics, from music, sports, cars, whatever it is that I'm opinionated about, because you guys know I'm very opinionated, we're going to be discussing on this segment that you will see. So anytime you see one of those thumbnails that is green, you know that that is a My 2 Cents segment on the Crypto Blood channel, and that's how we're rocking with that. So check it out today. Oh my God, I did not get a chance to see the interview, Joe Rogan and Elon Musk. We're gonna talk about this, man. It was all over the news this morning on CNBC. We gotta talk about this. First, still do have music in the background, baby, but this segment, I'm picking all the music. This is Jay-Z, Hovey, baby. That's how I'm feeling today. So that's what we're rocking out to. But yes, man, today we're gonna be looking at this whole Elon Musk, Joe Rogan interview. Crazy interview. I'm gonna go through and listen to it in totality later today, but it just brings up some topics that we can discuss together, and I'm just really interested to hear what you guys have to say about this, get a gauge from my subscribers on whether or not a CEO should even be seen in this format, in this way, in this manner. You know, I don't know. I'm kind of battling with that myself. So we'll take a look at this CNN tech article, but first I want you to see the segment that really caught the headlines this morning. That's what everyone was talking about. Check this out really quickly.
So is that a joint? Or is it a cigar?
No.
Okay.
It's marijuana.
It's a blunt, Elon. It's a blunt.
Okay. So it's like pot tobacco posh.
You never had that?
Yeah, I think I tried one once.
Come on, man. You want some of that? You probably can't because of stockholders, right?
I mean, it's legal, right?
It's totally legal.
Okay.
How does that work? Do people get upset at you if you do certain things? There's tobacco and marijuana in there. That's all it is. The combination of tobacco and marijuana is wonderful.
Man, that's crazy, yo. I don't know. Let's look at this article before I get into my opinions about this. This is out of CNN Tech. Weed, whiskey, Tesla, and flamethrowers. Elon Musk meets Joe Rogan. So it says there was whiskey, a joint, a samurai sword, and long conversations about artificial intelligence and the end of the universe. Just another installment in the extraordinary saga of Elon Musk, the billionaire leader of two major companies that are trying to change the world. The CEO of the electric car maker Tesla and rocket startup SpaceX spent more than 2.5 hours Thursday night talking to podcast host Joe Rogan about what it's like inside his head, a never-ending explosion, keeping a car company in business, very difficult, and trying to get governments to regulate artificial intelligence. He goes on to say, this is a quote from the interview, Elon says, I don't think people would like it that much, being himself, that is what he was referring to. Musk touched on the difficulties of having the kind of brain that has enabled him to build and run multiple high-tech companies at the same time. He said here, I don't think you'd want to necessarily be me. I don't think people would like it that much. The inside of his head is like never-ending explosions, he said, with ideas bouncing around all of the time. He goes on to say here about smoking weed is like a cup of coffee in reverse. Elon Musk raised eyebrows on social media after accepting what Rogan said was a joint of marijuana and tobacco and taking a puff. Man, you know, I'm going to stop right here for a second so we can kind of talk about this, because I have many colleagues of mine that are professional individuals, run companies, so on and so forth. They're not like bums, right, that smoke and engage in marijuana. I personally do not. I haven't smoked weed man, in over, I would almost say 15 years, 13 years, is not, for me, I personally don't care to get high. I just like to have a clear conscience, a clear and focused mind. And that's probably another reason why I don't really drink alcohol either. But it doesn't just because I don't do it doesn't mean I don't, I take issue with it. I don't really take issue with people that smoke marijuana. But like anything, just because it's legal doesn't mean it's beneficial for you. Alcohol is legal, and we all know how many Americans suffer from alcoholism every year, and what the health ramifications of that long term is. I think, it has to be done in moderation, and it's a right time and a right place for it, in my opinion. I know people that, weed is just not a good thing for them. It just doesn't help them be focused, be motivated, and get things done in their lives. Like I said, anything in excess, in my opinion, is probably a hindrance to your life and you getting things done. So it's just like, I think this was probably a bad move on Elon Musk's behalf to do this on the Joe Rogan show. Just simply because of the heat he's going through already with Tesla not really hitting milestones. You got the pressure from him and the shareholders, and you got all these shorts. It's a lot of shorts on Wall Street on this stock, Tesla stock. And so, you got this huge valuation. I believe the valuation is near GM's or its market cap is like up there with other automotive companies that are clearly making bottom line, top line is, they're making money. They're producing things. They're producing multiple cars. Like, I think the ideas that he has are just next level, and probably he's ahead of his time. He should have been born like 30 years from now, because a lot of the things he's looking to do, I think, are just ingenious. They really are, but I'm not too sure if it's the right time for many of these applications of technology that he's looking to introduce to society. You know what I mean? I just feel like it's just too extreme, and the infrastructure isn't there. And I know he's trying to build that. He's trying to build that ecosystem to where electric cars are everywhere and everyone is using them. And as of right now, me recording this video, at the time of me recording this video, I think like Tesla's down 7%. I think just today, Tesla's down 7%. So, you could say it's because some key individuals have left the company. Chief Accounting Officer Dave Morton just left the company. There's some other people that, maybe not C-suite, but really up there, high-level management are leaving the company. And you have to start asking yourself, okay, when you start seeing these types of individuals leaving the company, what does this mean? What does this mean? Is something really not going right internally that shareholders and the public can't really see? I don't know, man. It's very concerning. I really want to know what you guys think. Was it a good move for Elon to take a toke of that weed on the Joe Rogan show? I personally have to say, I don't think so. I don't think so. I think some things need to be left off camera, off the record, especially when you take on a position like Elon Musk as the CEO. He is Tesla. Like, he's the brand of Tesla. So even though, weed may not be illegal in the state of California, it still, I don't think, was a good look. It just was not a good look. And I think the stock is reflecting that. Again, down just about 7% right now as I record this. But I do have to say, the overall markets are down. The markets are down maybe because of what's going on with Trump. There's some new tweets out from Donald Trump, President Trump, about, this whole New York Times thing. The article they put out, the op-ed, who wrote it. It's even rumors around saying that Larry Kudlow wrote the New York op-ed, and Mr. Kudlow went off on the media regarding this. I don't think Kudlow wrote it. at all. But you know, this is my gut. I don't have any information on that, right? So we don't know really why. Back to what the topic at hand. I don't really know if the whole drop from Tesla stock today down 7% is the direct result of the interview from last night. But if I had to bet, I would say probably about 80% of it is. You know, that probably spooked a lot of shareholders. And you know, I heard one guy on CNBC say earlier, Elon Musk is like that kid, you know, your kid. You tell them not to do something, it's about a 9 times out of 10 chance they're going to do it just simply because you told them not to. Is the behaviors of Elon Musk acceptable because he's a genius? I don't think so. You know, I don't think so. I think he still needs to probably act in a better way when it comes to being a figurehead, a public person in this space. You know, he's got to really probably work on that. I personally think, and you guys let me know, how long will he last? How long will Elon Musk last as the CEO of Tesla? I personally think those days are numbered, but it's like a gift and a curse, because many reasons why people have invested in Tesla and given him capital is because of him, not because of anything else. It's all kind of predicated on Elon Musk. So if Tesla board removes Elon Musk, what happens to the stock? What happens to the perception of Tesla being cutting edge and making innovative products for the public? I don't know. I think that's going to hurt the stock big time. But you guys definitely let me know what you think about that. In an interview with Joe Rogan, he also talked about electric planes, which, man, that is like, if he can do that, do you know how disruptive that would be to the airline industry, the airline manufacturing industry? Boeing, Lockheed Martin, Airbus, all of those companies would have to pivot and you know, creating your traditional turbine engines. That whole market could be disrupted very quickly. So I'm really, you know, you have to really take and analyze this whole situation on how the media is very hard and negative on Elon Musk. You got to kind of analyze it a little deeper. Is it more so that, you know, your media, the big media conglomerates are really threatened by Tesla? You know, a lot of oil money is behind these media giants, and maybe that's the reason why, you know, they're so hard on Elon Musk. You guys let me know, what do you think? But the whole electric plane thing is crazy dope, man. If he can pull that off, that will be amazing. I never even thought about electric planes, that being a possibility. It says here the interview touched on one of Musk's favorite themes, ways to revolutionize transportation. Musk said he had come up with the preliminary designs for a supersonic electric plane that would take off and land vertically. But he doesn't plan to pursue the idea anytime soon, as he is too occupied with Tesla, SpaceX, and other projects. He says, I have a lot on my plate. An electric plane isn't important right now. He insisted that his plans to dig tunnels under cities to whisk commuters around in a high-speed pod are the best solutions to traffic jams, but he expressed frustrations about his efforts to build a tunnel under Los Angeles. And I know that he is, one of his companies, they're building a tunnel under the LA Dodgers stadium, or it will connect to the LA Dodgers stadium. So this is what I'm saying. The guy is a genius. He's pushing the envelope, but we're not perfect. And will his shortcomings be the demise of Elon Musk as at least a CEO and a leader of a Fortune 500 company? Possibly. You guys let me know what your thoughts are. That's pretty much it for this episode of My 2 Cents. I'm so used to saying My 2 Satoshis. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, and definitely comment in the section below. I want to hear what you guys think about this whole Joe Rogan, Elon Musk interview. Man, who out there actually saw the whole thing? Let me know your recap of it. It's your boy Crypto Blood, and I'm out. How?